Good evening. It's Cindy Fodor here with Stamp the Love, and it's Make It Monday. Just had a few technical issues there to deal with. Hopefully got it all taken care of. So pop on and say hello. Let me know that you're here, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. So first of all, I just want to let you know, for those of you that ordered the class for the month, the special fun folds, everything is pretty much packed and ready to go except for the product. I'm waiting for the product to get here. Just know it's coming soon, and I'm so excited. I think you're going to enjoy it. Stampin' Up! Announced something today in our regular announcements, or actually they didn't announce it at all. It just popped up on our Facebook page, and we were supposed to, hi to Lara. So in June, starting June 3rd, on my birthday, Stampin' Up! Is going to be doing a BOGO sale. So buy one, get one half price on all of our suites in the catalog and online. So pretty exciting. If they're including the ones that are on the retiring list, there's 27 suites. That means that some of the retiring ones have products that are already sold out, but I think maybe the products will still be available. So it's either a suite or the products in the suite. So say you got one suite and you paid full price for one suite, and then the cheaper suite that you got for the second one, you will get half price on. Or say you bought a bundle from one suite and then you got another bundle for half price. So I'm pretty sure, hi Julie, I'm pretty sure that it's unlimited, so they haven't given us a lot of details. So hopefully more is forthcoming. But I just wanted to let you know that June 3rd through the end of the month. But here's the thing. Yes, it's supposed to go on all month, but I'll guarantee you that there aren't going to be many suites left, because we already struggle with suites. You know that as well as I do, that as soon as a product is missing in a suite, the suite is not available. So if you want to take advantage of the suites, like getting a whole suite for half price, that's amazing, right? So hi Sally, hi Charlene, welcome. So I'm working on that. I have a blog post on my blog that includes all of those, and I have links and everything. I spent all day working on that. I'm hoping that it includes even the retiring ones. I don't know why it wouldn't, because they're in the suites, so I'm pretty sure it includes that. So I figured it's over 137 products, I believe, that will be buy one, get one, half price. So pretty cool, right? The other thing about that, and my blog is, do I have it up here anywhere? I don't think I do. I can't see because I have bifocals, so I can't see my screen. Stampthelove.blogspot.com. And so I just posted that today. You can go there and see all the suites, just the picture of the suite and what it's called. And you can even click on it now. Of course, don't buy it till June 3rd. But the other thing that I wanted to say, remind you, last time I told you about this, and we are down to the wire, guys. This is the 27th, and we have till the 31st to hi Pat, for our demonstrator, our new kit special. So anybody can get it. If you've been a demonstrator before, you'd be welcome to come back anytime. Stay as long as you want. There are no strings attached. There's no requirement to sell a certain amount or stay a certain time. You stay as long as you want to or are able to. And the kit is $99 plus tax, no shipping, and you get $165 worth of product. All right, here we go. I promise I'm going to stamp. Let's pop over here, if I can find my mouse. And I am using a new product to me. It came out in the new catalog. And it is called Kintsugi. And if you don't know what that means, this is the catalog page. It's so beautiful. You may have looked over it and maybe the paper caught your eye. But the art is this, and I want to read it to you. Give me 2 seconds to go back here. I looked it up, and AI does an overview. and it means golden repair or joining with gold. It's a Japanese art form that involves repairing broken pottery or other ceramic objects by mending the cracks and breaks with gold lacquer. Instead of hiding the damage, Kintsugi emphasizes and highlights the imperfections, often with gold, creating a unique and beautiful work of art that celebrates the object's history and resilience. As I read that, I thought, maybe I need to do some gold lines on my forehead and on my face where I have cracks, and then I could be a work of art. So don't be surprised if the next time you see me, I have gold on my face. Anyways, the reason this spoke to me, though, is not just because we're inspiring imperfections and maybe celebrating things we've gone through and why we have the gray hair and the cracks in our face and things like that, because we have lived and been blessed to live a wonderful life. So, and for those who've been through great struggles, we all have, I'm sure, and we're here as a testament that we have come through them, or will be coming through them if you're going through something right now. But there is still beauty because God brings healing and helps us put things back together, relationships or whatever it may be. He can heal those. And so that inspires me. And I also, some of you helped with the, when I made folders for that women's retreat, and this was their inspiration. Kintsugi was the word. And so we embossed the rose, and then we added some cracks and put gold on those. So that's why this is so inspiring to me. And I had to play with it tonight so that I could show you some things. So this is the beautiful paper. You can see there's lots of gold. And, of course, the other side is all just graphic designs, which are totally gorgeous. It's really hard because you want to use both sides. And that's what we're going to do in our card tonight. I'm going to use both sides because I love that technique. And then this is, of course, the bundle. And then there's a beautiful embossing folder that has, let me show you this because you can see it. In the samples in the catalog, you'll see that they did this in gold and then they trimmed this out and used this inside piece here where the gold would be to just lay on the card as the repair, as the gold repair. And then you have these great little gems. They are called flower accents in gold. Really bright gold. Okay, so the card that I want to do for you, and I did another one to show you then because there's just so many beautiful things in this set. But this is the one I want to show you tonight. I feel like my lighting, it's always my computer. I think my lighting isn't high enough. But I actually did the Kintsugi on here, so we're going to do that. And I did this fold so that this designer paper, we could see both sides of it. All right. And let's get started. So I'm using, my colors are Misty Moonlight Petal Pink. I'm using some navy as well. And I did stamp and cut out my vase already because I needed this to dry so that I could emboss it. So there's a few steps that I had to do ahead of time. I have my powder here, so we'll go ahead and do that first. Let me use my embossing buddy here. And then, where's my stamp? Here it is. So this fits right on here. I think it goes either direction, but for some reason I did it the other way. We'll do it this way on this one. I need to just get my head in here a little bit so that I can try to not run this over the edge. I don't know. It feels like it goes better this way. It must be my crooked eye, but I like it better that way. It works for me. And then we're just going to get some powder on here. Don't you guys love embossing? It's like when the magic happens, right? So let me just get this closed up so I don't get powder on everything. And we'll get this heater going. Excuse me. I must have the powder flying around in here. There we go. All right, that's all. Oops, I ran that right across that. Wasn't quite dry yet. Oh, let's see. I don't know that I can. Nope. All right, I don't think it's too noticeable. I'm sure you can't see it from where you are, but hopefully you can see that gold design on there. All right, so our base card is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Our base background. It's not a card. I am going to sneeze again. I am so sorry. I did this yesterday in the car. Except it was about 5 times. All right, so I have a 6 by 6 piece. Actually, it's 6 by 5 1/2, I think. Because I wanted to make sure I could get 4 cards out of one sheet if I wanted to do that. So I need to do something with this nose because it wants to go again. It wants to sneeze. Oh my goodness. I've never had this before. All right, so I'm going to cut this. Actually, I only need 5 1/4 because we're layering it on that back piece. And then I need this one to be 6. All right, so I do want to score this though at 2 inches because I'll do it at 4. You can do it at 2 or 4 depending on which side. Maybe I should look at that and see which side I want to. This is going to be my fold in side. So I'm going to score it here. For the other one, it doesn't matter. I like to fold my cards away from the groove, and so that's why I turned it around, but it really doesn't matter that much. All right, so I have a 2-inch piece and a 4-inch piece here. And I'm going to just fold this in. I did it wrong anyways. Oh, well. I tried. Like I said, it's not terribly important. And then this piece was laying here, and I decided to use it, and I really like how it turned out. So we'll do that. Let me go ahead and glue this down, and then we will start layering. And I could have used Misty Moonlight for the background too, but I don't know. I just wanted it to pop a little bit more. I just love this paper so much. All right, and then I decided I needed something here. I didn't want to just put the vase here because then if I opened it, there was no place to write. So I decided to add this. This is just from our Stylish Shapes dies, and it's embossed with that Kintsugi embossing folder. And when I add that, I can put this on here, and then I have a place, as you saw, underneath where we can write. All right, and I cut this out from the dies, and it looks like I still have a few pieces in here. This is so pretty. It's very Asian looking. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. I want to see which way I want that to go. The cool thing about this embossing folder is depending on where you put this, you get different designs each time. So on my first one, I put it one place, and then on my second one, I put it another place. And you also can use both sides, whichever side you like the best. I'm going to just turn that a little bit. I want to keep it down here because I need to put my vase on here. And then for the inside piece, where is my, I have a problem. My vanilla circle is missing. All right. Well, what I was going to show you is I stamped it, of course, and then I glued the back of the vanilla piece and I laid it right up to the navy piece here. and then pressed it down so that it was exactly behind here. All right, just a little tip to get that. I don't want to see that when it's closed. I only want to see it when it's open. All right, well, that stinks. I must have left it lay on the cutter. All right, so I took this piece and I decided it was sort of, I picked it up and I'm like, a Z-fold, you know, I'm thinking a Z-fold. And so I started playing with it and I laid it down here and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool, where you get the opposite effect of the paper. So what I did was I just cut it on this score line and then I glued down, let's see, I need the white side on there. So I'm going to glue the blue. And I just want to, uh-oh, I got some glue on there. Just going to tuck that right in here. I want to make sure it's right under my circle. And then this piece, we're going to just glue the opposite side so that the blue is showing. And line that up. Tuck that under there a little bit. I want it to look continuous across there. Yeah. And then this is going to go here. We're going to pop that up with some dimensionals. But first, I think I can do this right on here. I sliced a hole in here just by taking my scissors and dragging it along there. And then I can tuck my flower down in there a little bit. I want most of it to stick out, but I do it something like that. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue back here just to hold that in place. And then find my dimensionals. We'll stick 3 of them on there. Let me just make sure that this flower is where I want it to be. I want it to be little lopsided. When you see Japanese art, right, and the bonsai trees and stuff, they're always a little crooked, so it's got to be a little crooked on there. And that one's got some glue under it, so it doesn't quite want to stick. All right, I'm going to pop that one right there. Get that a little crooked. Okay. I'm going to leave that stick up because I don't want to obviously glue it to my inside. And then we're ready to do this. And I decided to just do another circle because I thought another shape would look really out of place. So since we had a circle here, I decided to coordinate that with a circle there. And this saying, I love this, you inspire me. And some of you in here, I can say, you inspire me. I know some of you, you've been through a bit, or you're going through things, and you just keep going. Rely on the Lord for your strength, and He will lift you up. And just pop that there on the side a little bit. I might have to do a little surgery back here. Look at that. I got carried away. We'll put that on there and make that unsticky and make that white. I guess maybe I should do this whole thing white if I'm going to make it look like that, right? Make it look like you intended it to be white. All right. And your denim skirt or jeans are perfect for wiping that off. And there we go. And then we have to add our gems yet because they're so pretty and you just want to use them, right? Now, the reason I did, we have some beautiful, I'll show you in a minute. The paper is gorgeous. Did I even show you the paper that has all of these on? I don't think I did. I think we missed that one. It has a whole sheet of these. But you know how we are. We don't want to use them because we will run out. So we save everything. Oh, Sylvia, it's okay. Hi. So we save it all, right? We don't use it. So in this case, I stamped one so that we didn't use the paper. All right. Where did I put these? I just stuck them down here on the blue. Aren't they so shiny and beautiful? I love that all the golds match too. Like, you know, sometimes gold is more bronzy. Excuse me, this gold is all really bright and gold and really cheery. And that is it for that card, guys. Now, let me show you what I did with this other one. Let me just close this ink pad here first. All right, so let me come to this one and, whoops, catching everything. So that you can see how I did the inside as well. So I just used one of the little stamps for on there. With this one, I used the designer paper and cut out some of the pieces. I cut out one of the flowers, but I didn't like it on here. It was too much white to it. And so I took our Stylish Shapes, one of the tag dies, and cut the 3 different papers. And then I cut 3 of these. And then I just did some more of those flowers and just popped them on here so that you could see. And the background I did with the whole embossing folder so you get to see it in its glory. So I'm glad you like it, Charlene and Sylvia. Thank you. So that's just a little taste of what you can do with this set. There's so much more that I didn't get to. Let me just grab the catalog in here again. What did I do with it? I lay stuff, and I mean, I only have a couple surfaces to lay. It's under the paper. Let's see if I can find it again. This has some fabulous ideas in here, and I always forget to go there first. Isn't that stupid? I'm like, what can I do with this? Oh my word, I don't know what to do. And I could have looked right here and gotten fabulous ideas. Here they did a little frame with the paper. They actually sponged the embossed image with a little bit of white to really make it stand out. That's so cool. I don't know if you can see that. But check out your catalog. And then there's some more things about Kintsugi and other tips here. So they really did a nice job with this suite, gave you lots of ideas. And I love how they showed a plate fixed, like a piece of pottery fixed with Kintsugi. All right. Well, I hope that you enjoyed that. I hope it'll be inspiring. Well, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a lovely evening. I hope that I inspired you to go stamp a card and send a card. Take care. God bless.